Welcome back to the Stumpf Moving and Storage YouTube channel. As always, I'm Sean, and today I have laid out in front of me here all of the tools that you'll need to move a piano, whether it's a baby grand piano, a concert grand piano, or just a little spinet. Everything is laid out right here in front of me, and I'm going to dive into exactly what all of this is and how it's used in just a second. But before I do, if you guys like what you're seeing here, if you learned something, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips, tricks, and piano moving techniques. And just like that, let's dive into it. I'll start this off by talking about the equipment we need to move a spinet, also known as an upright piano. It's very basic. All we're going to need here is a 4-wheel dolly. We'll need 3 movers pads, 3 of these pads here, 2 rubber bands. We like the medium-sized ones for this. You always want a hump strap with you. And then depending upon the type of piano that you have, you might need either a flathead or a regular screwdriver to remove the music rack. It's also very common that you might run into steps. If you do run into steps, you're going to need a piano board. And this way you could push and pull the piano up and down the steps. So that's pretty much all of what you'll need for a spinet or an upright piano. Every once in a while you'll run into a different type of piano that's a little more unique than your run-of-the-mill. But for most of what you'll see out there, that's what you're going to need. Piano belts and the crank straps here are both used to keep the piano attached to your piano board. On the side of our piano board, we'll have an E-track connector, and usually you'll have a slot to slide the piano belt through. Now the other thing you can do with either E-track connecting crank straps, such as these, or your piano belts, is keep the piano onto the dolly. Say you're going up and down some uneven terrain, or you have a hill to traverse, and you only have 2 guys, and you don't have another one to hold the balance for you. Well, by using either your piano belt or your crank strap, running it around the piano and attaching it to your dolly is a great way to ensure that it's not going to shift on the dolly, even without the piano board. Now the piano board, when you're moving an upright, is primarily just so you can move it up and down steps. We're going to have another video down the line showing you how to move a piano up and down steps. But for now, just know that when you're moving an upright or spinet, the only reason you'll ever use a piano board is just so you can go up and down steps or use that to slide. And if you come across a situation where you have to get it up onto a loading dock or something, like that video we did about moving a piano into the back of a pickup truck, I have that linked right here for you if you're interested. I'll show you guys the last tool, and it's the most unique that we have because my father built this probably 20 years ago, and I don't know if there's anything else like it, but there are similar devices on the market right now for sale. We have one of them. They're made of metal, but they're not as nice as the one that we have. Let me go grab it. Well, I'm going to introduce you guys to the Lunar Rover. Why do we name it the Lunar Rover? Because this thing can ride over any surface that is just as bad as the moon's, right? So it has these big wheels on it. You can see they're a little muddy because we were just taking a piano over some gravel and dirt and mud the other day, and it works perfect. Now we use this for grands, we use this for spinets, we use it for everything, and it's a really, really good tool. Let me go see if I have that metal one for you so you can see the difference. Now here's the metal one. It has 6 wheels on it. They're all fixed so they don't move. The 2 middle ones stick down lower, and it's a little longer than the Lunar Rover, but it's not as easy to use. It clearly, and this one needs a little bit of work. We don't use it all that often, rarely anymore, because it's just not as good as our Lunar. They call this one the Dutch dolly. And if you guys are interested in any of the equipment we've talked about so far, go ahead and take a look in the description below. We have everything linked right there for you. If you guys are wondering yourself, well, how do you move the piano? I have that video linked right here. That's how you disassemble and move a grand piano. I also have a video on how you move an upright piano linked right here. And if you guys want to see all the videos that we have about moving pianos, we have a playlist linked in the description below, as well as at the end. And if you guys are interested in any of these tools, if you need these tools yourself, go ahead and take a look in the description below. We have everything that you need to move a piano listed right down there. And I got to thank you guys for watching this. I hope you learned something. If you did, please hit that like button for me. If you guys are interested in learning more about how to move a piano, subscribe to the channel. We have plenty of videos out there and we have more to come. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.